Hey, and good evening. It is Tuesday. We made it through the long weekend. We made it through Dragon Con. There you go. Hopefully, everybody else did too. Good to see you. Welcome. So, for those who may not know who I am, or maybe we met over the weekend, if you remember, I am Dr. Mike. Hello. From www.Dr. Mike's Emporium. That's Dr. Mike's Shaving Emporium. But don't let the shaving fool you. We do lots of beard stuff too. So, let's see. We are on Instagram. Did you happen to see some new pictures? New pictures? New. I said new pictures from Dragon Con. We had our wonderful new setup, as you can see, which right there is the new shave sign we're using. We have a wonderful artist, Miss Kay, who is also our chat admin and all that good stuff. But I'm actually getting some stuff ready together because we're going to be doing a little Shave 101 because we had not 10, not 15, not 20, but 30 new folks who joined the wet shaving community at Dragon Con. So many razors sold, so much stuff. Our sales were really good, okay? We love Dragon Con. And we got set up basically on Wednesday night, Wednesday afternoon, and got the frame and a lot of the main stuff put in place. And then on Thursday, we both came back and took care of the rest of everything, right? You got to have a good thing. And then Friday morning, before everything started, we got all the product out, made everything look as good as it could, and we hit the ground running. I tell you what, Dragon Con is an amazing event. I think there was like 80,000 people. Awesome. So got that going for us. I'm just getting razors ready. So if you see me looking down, please forgive me. I'm just actually getting things ready and making sure I don't cut myself, because that would be awkward. Everybody lament that Kay got third at trivia. Fear not. All right. So Friday was a blur, just amazing. It was probably one of the best Fridays we've ever had in sales. We were running low on a few things already on Friday, even though we planned ahead and stocked up and got all kinds of good stuff ready. Apparently, y'all were ready to come see us, which is awesome. So very good indeed. So Saturday, it was a little, because I think people were ready for the con. They wanted to do the parade. Way to go, Lakeside, by the way. And so they were really focused on doing more of the stuff. I didn't see any stormtroopers. We were in the booth, and it was just that's what we did. Saturday all day from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m. I believe. Just tremendous. Sunday. I mean, it's amazing because it's a 4-day event. So Sunday, again, we were there at 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then on Monday, Labor Day, yesterday, as a matter of fact, seems just like yesterday, we closed out the wonderful weekend. And I can't tell you how thankful we are for everybody who stopped by, the laughs, the comedy, the food. Matt, thank you very much for, he was our assistant. And took good care of us and brought us all kinds of wonderful things to eat to keep our strength up as we fought through the crowd and such. Monday we got all done. We were ready to go. Yes, I will say that we have been able to really to get things going here. So the fun part now is restocking. We sold out of Wonder Beard. We sold out of the beard washes, the beard conditioners, the beard savers, all the Peraso. Hey, there was a gentleman who actually bought like the entire line of Peraso beard and beard balm and Furry Hippie and Zingari Man and Sterling beard oils, and he had a beautiful beard. It was like, you know what? I've just run out, so I need to restock. Might as well restock with something good. So he came to Dr. Mike's. That's how we do it. All right, so without further ado, because I've been doing a lot of ado myself, we are going to do a Shave 101 for all of the new folks who got their razor. And yes, I'm standing here in my little half bath at Dr. Mike HQ. And we have not one razor to play with, but two. So we had several folks who got the Rockwell 2C. Okay. And, well, we sold all of the shave sticks there, Randy's, but don't worry, we'll make more. That was an amazing experiment to see how popular those went. Those were gone on Saturday morning. Oof. Gin and tonic. We have a wonderful supply of about $100 to send to the American Kidney Fund. Thank you so much for all of the folks who checked out the Elf Fresh. How about that? So the Rockwell, and then if you happen to remember Henson, hold on, let me get this because I have mine in purple. This is the older model. So you can see that the top is squared off or rectangulared off. And then the newer models, everything's beveled and really, really, really improved. They listened to our feedback and improved upon perfection. So there you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, let's do Shave 101. Dr. Mike, what does that mean? Well, we're going to go through the whole process so you can get an idea of how easy this is. So let's start with the Rockwell 2C. This is, we call this the sort of the pickup truck razor because it's a heavier weight razor. It's a three-piece. Why do we call it a three-piece razor? And it breads here. 1, 2, 3. We have a top plate. We have the bottom plate. And here's an interesting thing about the Rockwell 2C. It has numbers on the base plate, 1 and 3. If the 1 is out, and you probably listened to me say this a million times, if the 1 is out, it's a very mild shaving razor. Right? Great. If the 3, once you get used to it, and the 3 is out, that gives you a little more blade to work with. So we have, let me get a blade here. So typically the blades come in a little piece of paper. Be careful opening it. Notice I'm holding it by the short side. And I'm going to hold this top plate right here. And I'm going to drop this right down on top. Look at that. Fits right on those posts. Easy peasy. The base plate drops down. Notice I'm not cutting myself to death. And the handle goes on it. And you want to make sure that this is snug, right? Make sure it doesn't go any further. But don't try to crank this down. Don't moosh this, okay? You don't want to strip anything. But it's nice and firm, nice and set. So let me get another blade for this, and I'll show you how to do this one. The Henson in purple. So here's the razor blade. These are Persona Reds, and you can literally use any razor blade. And we found that these, we always enjoy, you can always enjoy for these razor blades. So I'm trying to get this piece of paper. My big hands are getting in the way. There we go. So you open it very gently. There you go. I've seen people grab the sides. It's awful. So take it apart, hold it by the short side, turn. There you go. We take the bottom plate off, right? There we go. I'm going to take my razor blade. We're going to put it again on the top plate. Look at that. See, I go into like my Bob Ross voice when I do this. It's a happy razor. All right. Then we take this and drop it down. Right there. Click. There we go. And hold it by the short sides. We want it snug, not crazy tight, right? And there you go. You don't want this loose because if it's loose, you'll get bit, and getting bit is not good. All right. So, as I always say, imagine the best time to shave I found is right out of the shower, right? Or right out of the tub. So your skin is all hydrated, your beard is ready to roll. So a little hot water. I have the sink here, right? So I'm going to make sure my beard is wet. Water and heat really help. We have a brush. Here's a brush. This is a badger hair brush. It's a real badger hair brush. So nobody freak out about that. It's just a really nice brush. And you can use any soap you want, and that's half the fun of this, is that you can make the shave your own. So this is from our friends at Black Ship Grooming. It's called Castaway, and it's kind of a fun, it's a fun kind of shave soap. It's lemongrass, sage, and pepper for a clean smell all day. Made in Pennsylvania. All right. So we've soaked our brush, right? It's in the water. See, it's all drippy. Give it a little shake. Give it a little shake, right? And so you want the brush moist, damp, and we're going to take it and we're going to put it in the soap just like this. What we're going to do is called face lathering. And notice I'm not, look, I'm not cramming it in there like that. That damages your brush. We're just going to swirl around 15, 20 seconds. This is called loading the brush. We're just loading it up, getting some soap on it. And you can take your time as much as you want or as little as you want. All right. So there's soap. This is loaded. We're going to take and put the water. We're going to dip the tips, just the tip, in the water about that far. And we're going to make sure we go to our face. And we're going to lather like, we used to say we lather like we hate it, but we lather like we love it. Okay, so put it here and just go in circles. And yes, if you have a beard, your beard can also enjoy the soap as well. As you can see, I'm going around just like this. And if, like we said on the weekend, if the soap feels like glue, if it's like really, really thick, all you have to do is go back to the sink, grab a little bit of water, and look at that. It just explodes into lather. You can really smell the lemongrass and the sage in this. You can go back and forth. And I always like to do it a little smoothing stroke just like this, just to kind of make sure everything is nice and ready to go. Awesome. All right. Yes, you will make weird faces. Okay. Fear not. Razors do not like curves. Okay. So always try to give the razor the best possible way to, connect with your skin. So we will start with the Rockwell 2C. If you bought this one, congratulations, an excellent razor. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to lean in close. We're going to take it perpendicular to our face, like a little T. And you can feel the razor there. But as you lift up, you will feel the razor blade doing its job. Short strokes. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? There you go. What that means is that your razor is cutting smoothly through your beard, or through the hair, right? And see, even with a safety razor, you can get good lines. If you have a beard, it's fine. If you're shaving your face, the whole face, and nothing but the face, it's fine. Now look, you can go to the other side. You can use either side of the razor. Same thing. Start here, move up. And I'm finding where the blade is, where it feels the most comfortable. Fabulous. Look at that. See? Just like that. We're starting from the top and working down. That's called with the grain. So we're going to go under my chin here. Place it, feel the blade. See? Neat, right? And when it fills up, when this razor kind of fills up with soap, just give it a quick rinse. And you keep going. And so I go up to my jowl line and then move my way down. Okay? Little rinse, does it good. Doing fine. And notice I'm not doing these long, swoopy strokes. Just taking just like little shots there, little strokes. All right. Tyler DragonCon was phenomenal. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Bransky. So that was the first pass, and a lot of folks talk about a three pass shave, but you know what? You do as many or as few as you need. Okay, I do 3 because that's kind of how I get the most efficient and effective shave. More soap, and we go back and do the exact same thing again with the shaving soap on our face. Why do we do that? Well, we never want to shave on unlathered skin because that lather is what's helping protect your skin. We saw so many wonderful cosplayers as they just drifted by the front of the booth. So that was really nice. And you can take as much time as you want. All right. So for the second and third paths, I'm going to use the purple Henson because it's a little different. If you remember before, the Rockwell has that nice curve to it. Yes, it does. You see how the razor blade is kind of bent, and you have to find that angle. But for this, the angle is already built in. So what do? I'm going to go here up to my face, and I'm going to make sure that I feel that blade and that angle, because the Henson has a little technology built in that makes it easy. So you start on the other side. You can really get an idea of where that is. And if your skin is soft or you have a little bit of padding on your face, you can always take your fingers and hold your skin taut. And that helps to take care of it. So we're going to do the same thing down here. With this Henson, you can really find where the angle is immediately. You don't have to hunt for it. You don't have to work too hard, and it really does a great job. Excellent. So, move it along. And again, you can use either side. That's why they call it a double-edged safety razor. We had a lot of folks calling these straight razors. They are not. They are safety razors. Straight razors look like the cutthroat knife, right? Right. All right. So that is across the grain. Across. With across, basically. Again, brush. And if you have to go back to get more soap, you can. Because you're only using a bare minimum of soap. And if you were watching this for the very first time, say hi. Just type a little chat and say, hey, let us know where you're coming from. You know, we had a lot of folks from all over the country at DragonCon. Here I go again. Now, this is what always seems to get people worried, is going against the grain. And guess what? It's not that big a deal. There you go. Okay, we've already knocked off about 80% of the beard. So here we go. I'm going to do what's called the clutch the pearls move, which is I'm going to hold my neck so it's tight, lean back a little bit, start down here, going up. And see, you can tell from the sound of the razor. Hello, Joanne from North Carolina. Outstanding. Thank you. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everything, if you're seeing this and you saw us at DragonCon, hopefully everything you got is a wonderful thing. Here I go again on my own. There we go. I saw it. Welcome, welcome. That's awesome. Hopefully, you know, this is making sense. All right. So see, that's against the grain. And you really want to take your time when you're going against the grain, because that can be a little bit irritating. But I tell you, the Henson really does a great job of not irritating your skin. So here I am going to hold my little Jolly Gel here. I'm going to go right to this beard part here and go up. Nice and neat. And then rinse the razor, right? Put my thumb there. And it's amazing, you know, some people are like, how do you, why do you shave when you have a beard? Well, you got to keep the lines clean. All right, you'll pull the soap out of my beard. See, look at that. Isn't that amazing? All right, so shaving is a hands-on process. So one way you can find if you've missed a spot is use the soap and just circle around and see, okay, not bad, not bad. Over here, I can use a little more. There's a little bit of growth going the other way, which is weird because, most of the hair grows out, and then it's just weird. You have to figure out how it works for you. Every shave is unique to the individual. So now we have around my mouth, which is tough, right? I'm going to move my handlebar mustache out of the way. Notice I use the soap to glue it down. I got lather here. I'm going to go gently. I'm going to make a little face like this. Gently. I'm going to get in the corner. See? And notice I'm not pressing really hard. I'm not pressing in really. Let's see if I can do it this way. Yeah, I'm not doing this. It's just gentle, gentle, gentle. All right, now I have this little spot right here. We call this the notch. And I have people that remind me every time, because with a handlebar mustache, you kind of want that separation. And we're going to go right here. Right there. Going to get a little more. Beautiful. How about that? All right, so what do you do now? Well, you got your soap is still here on your face. Grab you a towel. You can rinse your face off in the water. It feels great. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So I'm getting the soap off my beard. My skin is nice and clean. My face is nice and clean. So one last step, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. What do you do after you shave? Well, boys and girls, aftershave. Why aftershave? Well, you've just taken a metal device, a blade, and you've kind of gone across your skin, and you want to, like, you've taken a little bit of hair and a little bit of that top layer of skin, and you kind of, it may not damaged, right? But what we want to do is we want to protect ourselves. We want to help our skin, give it the best possible options and opportunity to be as healthy as possible. So we have a couple of different things we can use. We have everything from aftershave splashes. This is like an alcohol thing, which is, very cooling and soothing. We have, of course, if you were at the booth, this is the bottle of bay rum we talked about multiple times, because if you open this thing, it has a tendency, to want to shoot out. So no, we are not going to do that. But I am going to use this bay rum because I like the bay rum. It's just a couple of splashes. I'm going to rub my hands together. And what this is going to do is an astringent. It's going to help soothe my skin. There's some wonderful ingredients in it, like vitamin E, that really give you the best opportunity. Plus, you smell good. And it's not like a cologne, okay? This is not like it's going to stay with me forever. It's just enough to know that you are put together. Oh, my. Are you a parking ticket? Because you got fine written all over you. Thank you. Yes, cheesy pickup lines. That's me. All right, so there you go. So what do we do now? Well, you got your brush full of soap, real easy. We're going to put it in the water, and we're just going to spin around and rinse it out, give it a squeeze until it's clean. And you want to make sure, give it a nice little. Witch hazel is wonderful. Actually, thank you, Jeremy. The new 11 aftershaves, it's actually a facial toner, which helps your skin even more. Paolo in 11, he actually changed from the alcohol base to a witch hazel base. And I tell you, they do feel nice. They do feel nice. So I give my brushes just a little bit of love at the end. And you want to put these in a nice dry place. Here, put them back here. How about that? So nice and nice. Okay, so what do we do about this? Okay, so I'm going to give it a nice little rinse. I'm going to take my towel. I'm going to give it just a gentle dry. And I read from Henson, you want to give it like half a turn to kind of reduce the tension on the blade. Okay, gives it a chance to dry a little bit. Awesome. And with the Rockwell, this guy over here, we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to give it a dry. And notice I'm just basically putting, oh, they're here. They're just behind the sign. Okay, we're going to give it a little twist, just like that. Nice. We're going to relieve the tension on the blade. How about that? Now, of course, drain the sink. Right? Yeah. Okay, so the sink is draining. I look good. I smell good. I feel good. Nice and clean. You have completed your first shave. Congratulations. Welcome to the community. Aha. Awesome. There we go. There's the sink is now clean, right? Good. All righty. So Dragon Con, we cannot thank you folks enough for all of your wonderful support. The vendors, all the vendors, it's a community, it's a family, it's people, everybody helps each other, a lot of support. The organizers at Dragon Con, I swear you folks, you've got a system going and it works really well. Our wonderful floor folks that took care of us, that, got us where we needed to be, when we needed to be there, and just really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Randy. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Rick. And for all the folks who are watching this for the first time, welcome. We do this on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights at 9. Typically, you never know if I'm traveling, sometimes the Holiday Inn doesn't have the Wi-Fi enough to do this, but I really enjoy doing this. It's sort of my way to kind of take care of me, right? And by doing that, I get to talk to you folks, and that makes me feel a little happier that we've got a community here growing. So awesome sauce, right? Awesome. So, with that, a shave is a really good way to kind of like take a moment for yourself. If you shave in the morning, awesome. If you shave at night, like I do, it allows me to go to bed and I feel clean and happy, and that's good. Good things, right? That's when I like to shave. It's all up to you. A shave is a wonderful way to make that Zen moment. So I always say, take time for you. And that's a great way I do it, right? Thank you, Randy. Also, one of the things we always like to talk about is making sure we take care of our friends. And we just, if you haven't talked to somebody in a while, give them a call. Just drop them a message, text them, message them, send them a funny meme or something like that. That's a great way to take care of their noggins and your noggin, right? Right. So with that, I will say, if you're going to shave, we know you are. And if you're going to beard, that's Thursday night. We're going to talk about beard stuff on Thursday night. So we know you want to. Please shave dapper, beard dapper, so you can be your dapper best. All right? See you Thursday at 9. We'll tell you where we're going next. Good stuff. All right. Be well. Talk soon.